Dear boys, I have appeared before you after a long gap just to discuss a topic that is précis. How to write a précis. And you know that précis is a French term. The last letter S remains unaccented, as is the norm of pronouncing a French word. For example, restaurant, restaurant, but T is not pronounced. Just like this, précis is also a French term and S remains unpronounced. However, in every competitive exam and almost everywhere, précis writing is a very common topic, and it is said that it is also a very difficult topic for writing a précis. But I am telling upon précis, just I am discussing précis just to make it easy as water. You know that in a competitive exam like WBCS, IAS, bank, railway, and even class exams, in 12 class exams, précis writing is a very common topic. When you get a passage in front of you, first go through the passage twice or thrice, very attentively, carefully, and meticulously. And if you stumble over new words, don't worry, you can understand the meaning from the other words in the passage. Yes, I know that you will be able to understand the meaning of the content from the other words around it. There may be many jargons, many difficult words, many verbs, many words that are not within the reach of your vocabulary. And at that time, what will you do? You will just skip those words and understand the meaning from the surrounding words. This is the first point I say. And then, just after reading twice or thrice, count the words. How many words are there in the passage? If you get, suppose, 100 words or 150 words or 200 words, just divide the words by 3, and when you will get the number dividing by 3 plus minus 4, there will be no problem. But don't try to skip the main point. You will have to keep the main point in your précis. Okay? However, the third point is that never use direct speech in your précis. Never use direct speech in your précis. Every sentence must be in the indirect speech. Suppose I am giving you an example. I said to you, or I said to some people, comma, within inverted commas, will you please show me the way to the post office? Then you will have to write that the speaker asked some people the way to the post office. The speaker asked some people the way to the post office. Then you see that you are not using first person like I, we, us, you, your, thou, thine, etc. All these words belonging to first person and second person you cannot use in your précis. For example, I am telling you that God is everywhere. Then you will have to write the speaker or the narrator or the author or the writer speaks about the existence of God everywhere. You cannot write I. I said to you, comma, within inverted commas, do not run in the sun. Then you will have to write, the speaker told me or the speaker told him that he or I should not run in the sun. In this way, you will have to write your précis in the third person. Instead of I, you will have to write the speaker, the narrator, the writer, etc. Okay? This is the third point. And fourth point is that never use comparison. Don't use comparison in your précis. For example, in the passage there is a sentence, the sky became red as vermilion during the sunset. The sky became red as vermilion during the sunset. Then what will you write? You will have to write, the sky turned deep red during the sunset. As red as vermilion should be discarded. Okay? So this sort of comparison should be avoided. He jumped into the bar as a thief would have. As a thief would have. It is also a comparison, but you will have to write, he jumped into the bar. He jumped into the bar very stealthily. Very stealthily. Never use as a thief would have. So there is no question of comparison. And when you use contrast, don't use complex sentence. For example, though he was poor, he donated a large amount of money to the flood victims. In the simple sentence, you will have to write, in spite of his poverty, he donated a large amount of money to the relief fund or to the flood victims. Okay? Then, last but not the least, I want to remind you that the passage may be in 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 paragraphs. Step by step, the writer may write. But when you are writing the précis, you will have to write your précis within a single paragraph. Don't divide the paragraph into 2 paragraphs, and that will be a discredit. In any competitive exam, 4 marks will be deducted if you divide your précis within 2 paragraphs. And don't forget also to give a title to your précis. And the title should be verbless. Remember that the title should be verbless. Title is all important to a précis. Remember it. And last, not least, try to write your précis in simple sentences. That's all, my dear students.